Google has just unlocked free access to both Nano Banana and VO3 inside Whisk. And the real magic is how effortlessly they work together. You're not just getting a free trial, you're getting two powerhouse tools seamlessly integrated for a smoother creative workflow. Even better, unlike Gemini or Google AI Studio, where resizing images can be tedious, Whisk simplifies the process with intuitive, built-in frame selection that makes adjusting visuals a breeze. In this video, I'll walk you through how to access and master Whisk in just 5 minutes. It's quick, easy, and by the end, you'll be ready to use it like a pro. Let's dive in. Let's get started. First, click the link below. Whisk is completely free to access with your Google account. At the bottom, you'll find the text prompt box. Click Add Image and the left sidebar will expand. Here's where you can upload your assets or drag and drop images for your subject, scene, or style. You can either type a text prompt to generate an image or upload one yourself. For this demo, I'll be uploading my own character. And if you don't have an image ready, simply click the dice icon to generate random subjects. Perfect for when you need a spark of inspiration. Once you've got your image, you can easily edit it too. Just click this Edit button to open the editing panel and start refining your visuals. Let's start with our robot character and ask it to enjoy an ice cream. With one click, the system generates a perfectly consistent version of your robot, updated exactly as you describe. You can then save this new image as your subject reference for later use. This workflow works the same way for both scene and style. You can roll the dice for inspiration, write your own text prompts, or upload custom images. For this demo, I'll upload a clothing collage I discovered online as the visual base for styling. For this scene, I'll go with a cozy, inviting coffee shop front. I'll leave the style setting empty for now. In the prompt field below, I'll enter a woman sitting outside a coffee shop. Whisk makes it effortless to choose from popular aspect ratios such as square, portrait, or landscape. You no longer need to wrestle with awkward resizing. A big improvement compared to tools like Gemini or Google AI Studio we used before. Under Settings, you can fine-tune the seed number and switch the precise reference mode on or off. When precise mode is enabled, you'll be able to add up to 3 image references that the generator will closely follow to ensure consistency and fidelity to your uploads. If you turn it off, the system offers greater creative freedom, allowing more variation and experimental outcomes, though with less strict adherence to the source. Once everything is set, click Generate to preview your results. Here are the images it created. I generated a few more times to explore some variations, and you can really see how beautifully the system blends every element from the clothing collage into the final composition. The character, along with the intricate background details, remains remarkably consistent across each version. Everything flows naturally, without the need for extra explanation or manual adjustments. Now, here's a handy tool you'll love. If you'd like to make tweaks, simply click Refine and describe the changes you want. The software will update your image accordingly. In the prompt, I'll add a simple instruction. Let's make the woman hold a coffee cup. With just one click, the update appears instantly. Next, let's change her lip color to pink, and you can immediately feel a fresh, new vibe. We can even add a magazine on the table to enrich the scene. Need a different setting? Simply describe the new environment, and the system will adapt it seamlessly. Once you're done experimenting, click Back to Workspace to continue your project. Let's bring the image to life using VO3 animation. Simply click Animate on your image to open the video panel. Next, add a text prompt describing exactly what you want your character to do, or what actions should unfold in the scene. You can even include dialogue directly in the prompt to make the motion feel more natural and expressive. Once that's set, hit Generate. And here's your animated result.
What a perfect day to just sit back and do absolutely nothing. I bet you wish you were me right now.
If you don't define any sound or dialogue, the system may automatically generate ambient audio or even spoken lines to match the scene. Here, I also tried a cartoon style, combining subject, scene, and style. And the outcome looks great, perfectly integrating all reference images. I then animated it using the same method as before. However, when I asked the character to sing and dance, it didn't produce any audio in this style. That's the only limitation to note. I also tried prompting it to make her say, "What an absolutely stunning place." You can clearly see her lip movements matching the words, though there's still no actual audio. Here's a pro tip for those who want greater creative control or need to bypass the 3 reference image limit in precise mode. I've discovered a simple workaround that does the trick. Rather than managing several individual reference images, it's easier to combine everything into a single image. To demonstrate, I first generated an image that included a robot, a walrus, and a phone, all together in one cohesive frame. After that, I added a scene, in this example, a cheese village, and selected a pixel art style. In the text prompt, I then described the action taking place to guide how the final image should look. The robot uses a phone while the walrus stands beside him, surrounded by a whimsical village made entirely of cheese. And here's the final result. The cheese village scene, combined with the chosen style control, looks absolutely stunning. The way the system merges both elements feels seamless and visually impressive.
Oh, wow. Check out this review of the new fondue place.
You had me at fondue.
Give it a try using the link below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.